Take a moment to settle, dear friend. Feel the support of the chair or cushion beneath you and notice the steady rhythm of your breath. Place one hand over the heart and let the other rest over the middle of the stomach. Sense warmth growing under your palms. With every slow inhale, welcome peace. With every gentle exhale, let tension flow out like water. Tell the body it is safe to rest, and feel the shoulders soften. Allow the forehead to smooth and the jaw to slacken. Close the eyes if that feels kind. Listen quietly for the quiet pulse inside the chest, the steady beat that says, life is here, faithful and generous. Whisper, I am held, and let that whisper travel through every cell. As the inner space becomes calm, know that prosperity begins in this ease. Picture a fertile garden after a spring rain. The soil is dark and ready, yet nothing shows on the surface. Even so, the gardener trusts that seeds below are waking. Breathe as if you are that gardener, trusting unseen roots. Stroke the space above the heart once more and say, good flows toward me now. Pause. Feel the honest truth of those words settling deeper. If doubt arises, greet it like a small bird needing gentle hands. Then open those hands and allow the bird to fly free. Speak kindly to the inner critic. You have tried to protect me, yet it is safe for me to thrive. Linger with that kindness until the chest feels roomy enough to hold the whole sky. When you are ready, breathe in for a slow count of 4, hold for 2, breathe out for 6, and savor the quiet between breaths. Each cycle is a promise. Life is ready to bless. In this peaceful space, decide that wealth can feel soft, like warm sunlight on skin. Wealth does not rush or demand. It arrives when the heart feels open. Affirm softly, ease is my natural state, and abundance follows ease. Rest in the silence after those words. Feel the heartbeat answer yes. Allow the mind to picture currents of golden light moving through the body, lighting every organ with gentle warmth. Let the light reach the fingertips, welcoming the touch of every blessing waiting to land. If thoughts wander, guide them home with the simple phrase, I allow, spoken on each outbreath. Feel how muscles lengthen and the spine rises without effort. Stay here for several breaths, noticing shifts in warmth, tingles, or calm. These are signs that the nervous system is moving from guarded to open, from bracing to receiving. Speak one more affirmation before moving on. My heart is an open gate. Prosperity walks in freely. Let that thought echo like a chime in a quiet garden. The mind now begins to notice the ideas it has carried about money. Some thoughts have been helpful, others heavy. Perhaps an inner voice once said, there is never enough, or I do not deserve plenty. See these sentences as clouds across a blue sky. Clouds are shapes made of vapor. They are not the sky itself. The sky is wide and clear beneath. Allow each thinking cloud to drift by. Say gently, that thought is a visitor, not the truth of me. Notice how old beliefs often sit in the body. Scarcity may tighten the throat or pinch the muscles between the shoulders. Place soft attention there. Breathe in comfort, breathe out constriction. If an old story insists, I must work beyond my strength to earn, answer with kindness, I am willing to learn a new, kinder way. Feel the relief in that willingness. It is like untying a tight knot in a ribbon. Once loose, the ribbon flows. Let memories of past money disappointments surface, yet do not wrestle them. Observe them as one would observe a movie scene. While watching, place a hand where unease appears, perhaps the belly or back, and speak, I see you. I release you. Sense the tissue beneath the hand warming and softening. Trust that the body hears and responds. Bring forward a new idea. Prosperity is natural, like the tide returning. The shore does not beg the water. It trusts the rhythm. Whisper, "My life has its own rhythm of giving and receiving." Allow breath to keep that rhythm steady. Then welcome gentle curiosity. Ask within, what belief about wealth feels heavy? Listen for an answer without forcing. When a thought arises, thank it for revealing itself, then choose a lighter thought. For example, if heaviness says, "Others have the wealth," choose, "There is more than enough for all." Feel the lift in the chest at that shift. Practice writing this lighter thought on an invisible canvas in the mind. See the letters glow, then watch them dissolve into soft light, soaking into the body. Each time doubt whispers, refill the inner canvas with the brighter sentence. Over days, the brain's pathways will favor the brighter route just as a path becomes smooth with use. Close this reflection with a gentle vow. I honor my journey and welcome new stories of plenty. Let breath seal that vow with calm certainty. Thoughts shape the body's feelings. The body sends signals back to thoughts. Together they form one living circle. Notice how a worry about bills can shorten the breath and quicken the heartbeat. That physical tension then tells the mind, "Danger," and the mind repeats the worry. We can soften the circle with simple tools. Begin by stretching the exhale longer than the inhale. Breathe into a slow count of 4. Breathe out to a slow count of 6. A longer out-breath signals the nervous system to move from alert to calm. Practice 3 cycles now. Feel the pulse slow and the chest widen. Affirm on each out-breath, "With every breath, my body remembers ease." Say it softly, letting the words ride the breath outward. Next, invite a gentle sweep of awareness from crown to toes. Imagine warm water poured over the head, sliding down the neck, shoulders, arms, chest, belly, hips, legs, and feet. Wherever the water meets tightness, let it linger until the area loosens. If tension stays, imagine breathing light directly into that place, then exhaling the tension as cool mist. Speak softly, release, as the mist drifts away. Feel how muscles obey the kind instruction. Notice the stomach loosening, the jaw easing. This practice teaches the mind that safety is available here and now. Safety is fertile ground for wealth because creativity and clear choices rise from calm. Offer the body a stable cue. Place both feet on the floor and feel the soles connect with support. Press gently and sense the floor steady beneath. Say within, "I am grounded and good rises through me." Feel a quiet strength in the legs, as if roots grow downward. When rooted, the heart can open upward. Place a hand over the heart once more and imagine a soft green light there. The green light expands with each inhale, fills the chest, then moves down the arms and up the throat. On the next breath, let the light carry these words, "I deserve overflow." Feel how the body reacts. Maybe warmth spreads or a sigh rises. Welcome it. This physical ease confirms that the mind and body agree on truth. Seal the practice with one final breath, in for 4, out for 8, letting the outflow carry any last tension far beyond the horizon. Sit quietly for several beats, noticing the new spaciousness inside, ready to receive every blessing that seeks entry. Now, with the heart more open and the body more relaxed, we begin to clear the space within, not because anything is wrong, but because this is how we prepare to receive. Just as we clear out a drawer to make room for something new, we clear our inner space with gentleness and love. One of the kindest ways to do this is by using mirror work. not to judge or fix anything, but to reconnect with the deep truth behind our eyes. Walk slowly to a mirror or imagine one now. Look into your eyes, not at your hair or your face, but into the part of you that sees. Allow whatever feeling arises to be there. If it's sadness, that's okay. If it's hesitation, greet it. Speak these words softly. I am open to prosperous possibilities. Let your lips move even if the voice trembles. You don't need to believe it fully yet. Just speaking begins to unlock what's been hidden. Imagine these words as gentle hands turning the knob of a door that's been stuck for a long time. You may feel a release in your chest or a small tear forming at the edge of your eye. Let it come, let it move. That is space being cleared. Repeat this mirror phrase morning and night for a few days. You will notice the voice inside becoming more tender, less critical. That's a sign the old blocks are softening. If there are regrets or shame around past money choices, write them down, not to punish yourself, but to set them free. Light a candle if you like. Write, I forgive the part of me that didn't know any better. Then slowly and safely release the paper. Tear it up or burn it in a safe place. As the paper disappears, so does the weight. It may return, but now you know the way to release it. You are learning to create clear space inside. Think of it as wiping dust from a beautiful window. The window was never broken. It was just waiting to shine again. Feel the shift in your energy when you say, I am willing to make room for more. Say it now. Whisper it softly. Let the words fall like petals into your open hands. As this new space opens, fill it with gratitude, not forced or fake, but rooted gratitude. Gratitude that lives in the body, not just the head. Begin by noticing something simple, the feeling of warm water on your hands, the comfort of a pillow, the way the sun moves across the floor. These moments are not small, they are keys. Gratitude brings your awareness into the present moment, and this moment is where all abundance begins. Think of gratitude as rich, dark soil. When you appreciate something deeply, it becomes nourishment. And when you plant your desires into that kind soil, they grow strong and joyful. Try this practice. Choose one thing you saw today that made you feel calm. Maybe it was the color of the sky or the sound of laughter nearby. Write it down and add how it made your body feel. Was there a softening in the chest, a smile, a moment of stillness? This is how gratitude moves through us, not as a list to finish, but as a sensation to savor. When you sit with gratitude for just a few breaths, your nervous system relaxes, your heart opens, and your energy field begins to glow. You become magnetic to more of what you appreciate. You signal to the universe, I'm noticing, I'm ready. Now say softly, I give thanks for the good that already fills my life. Let that sentence repeat in your mind like a gentle hum. You may want to place your hand over your chest as you say it again. I give thanks for the good that already fills my life. Feel how something inside begins to agree. There is always something, even on the hardest days, to appreciate. And that appreciation doesn't ignore pain. It gives you the strength to walk through it. Gratitude is not a trick. It is a bridge. It connects where you are now to where you're going. And every step you take in gratitude brings more peace, more clarity, and more overflow. In this quiet, nourished space, let us speak new words into the air, words that carry the vibration of prosperity. These are affirmations, not magic words, but loving reminders of the truth that already exists within you. Let's speak a few together. Say them out loud or whisper them in your heart. Pause between each one to breathe it in. I trust that the universe is always providing for me. Breathe. Let it settle. Abundance flows to me in ways I understand and in ways I do not. Feel how those words open a door inside. I am worthy of a life that feels supported, spacious, and rich. Notice any part of you that wants to argue and love that part. Then return to the affirmation. Every day I receive unexpected blessings and opportunities. Smile if that feels true. Smile anyway if it doesn't. I am aligned with the energy of ease, not struggle. Let that affirmation soften your shoulders. My income expands and multiplies with peace. Feel how this line brings a quiet sense of strength. Speak each affirmation again slowly. You may wish to write them on cards or record them in your own voice. Play them gently in the background as you go about your day. Let them become the song beneath your thoughts. The more relaxed your body is when you speak them, the more deeply they root. There is no rush. Say them once, or say them often. Trust your rhythm. Every time you choose these words, you are choosing a new belief. And every new belief becomes a foundation for your reality. You are no longer living by default. You are living by design. You may feel the mind ask, but where is the proof? That's okay. That's the old voice trying to protect you from disappointment. You can answer softly, the proof is growing inside me. Feel the warmth in your chest when you speak truth. That is evidence. Let each affirmation be like a drop of water on a dry plant. At first, it may not look like much is changing, but day by day, with gentleness and care, the plant begins to reach for the light, and so will you. In the stillness of this moment, let all these new words swirl gently through your mind like soft wind. They are not rules, they are invitations. Invitations to remember what was never lost, that you are worthy, that you are ready, that wealth is not something far away. It is already whispering your name. Let these words wrap around you like a warm shawl, softening the doubt and inviting the overflow to begin. Now let us enter into a sacred space of receiving. There is nothing to force, nothing to earn, only an invitation to open and allow. In this gentle stillness, let a soft prayer arise. A prayer is not begging, and it is not bargaining. A prayer is a bridge between the heart and the universe, a vibration, a communion. This is a wealth activation prayer, spoken from a place of trust and deep readiness. There is no need to perfect the words. Simply allow them to wash over you like warm rain, soaking into the soil of your being. Close your eyes gently. Let the shoulders fall. Feel the earth beneath you and the sky above you. Breathe in light. Breathe out resistance. And now, with an open heart, receive these words, Divine Source of all, loving energy that guides the stars and blossoms the flowers. I now remember who I am. I am one with your infinite love. I am one with your divine provision. I am not separate from wealth. I do not chase abundance. I align with it. I allow it. Where there has been fear, I invite calm. Where there has been doubt, I invite clarity. Where there has been scarcity, I now call forth overflow. My hands are open. My heart is ready. I am willing to receive. I am willing to prosper. I am willing to be supported in all good ways. I speak with love. I choose with trust. I act with peace. I release shame around money. I release guilt around wanting more. I know that as I thrive, I bless the world. I know that my prosperity is part of the healing of all. I call in aligned opportunities. I welcome kind connections. I receive payments, ideas, and gifts with ease. I bless the flow of money into my life. I bless the flow of money out of my life. I use wealth wisely, joyfully, and lovingly. I declare, the time of lack is over. The season of overflow begins now. It is safe for me to prosper. It is holy for me to flourish. It is natural for me to receive. And so it is, and so it shall be. Let the breath move in and out gently. Place your hands again over your heart and whisper, "Thank you." Feel the peace in the body as this prayer finds a home inside you. There is no rush to move. Just sit for a moment in the quiet after the blessing. Let the silence be full and kind. You are planting deep roots of truth. Overflow does not need to be forced. It simply needs a space to land, and you have created that space now. As we return to the world of action and movement, it is helpful to carry this energy with us, not through striving, but through sacred routines. Wealth responds to consistency. When we show up with love, life shows up with abundance. These are simple practices to nourish your prosperity field each day. In the morning, step outside for a moment of sunlight. Let the light touch your face. As it does, speak. I welcome a new flow of good today. Say it with bare feet on the ground if you can. Let the earth remind your body of safety and belonging. This 5-second ritual sets the tone for receiving. Throughout the day, take one moment to give thanks before any payment, large or small. Whether you're paying a bill or buying a cup of tea, pause and silently say, "I bless this exchange. May it return multiplied in peace." This turns spending into sacred circulation. In the evening, write down 3 things that came into your life. It could be money, kindness, a new idea, or even rest. This is your overflow log, not to track numbers, but to train your awareness to notice blessings. When the brain sees evidence of good, it builds a pattern of expectation, and what we expect, we welcome. Keep your rituals simple. Keep them soft. Let them be moments of intimacy between you and life itself. Wealth is not just currency. It is the energy of ease, trust, and creativity. Practice inviting that energy in daily, even through the smallest acts. Now, with your body relaxed and your mind at peace, let your spirit envision the life that is already unfolding. Close your eyes if you wish. Inhale slowly. Exhale even more slowly. Picture yourself waking up in a space that feels nourishing. Bills are paid and there is extra. You move through your day with calm. You say yes to what excites you and no without guilt. There is room to give, to rest, to enjoy. Picture yourself helping others from a place of fullness, not depletion. Hear laughter, feel lightness. Abundance is not far away. It is already touching you. Feel it now, as warmth in your hands, as a smile on your lips. Let this vision be less about things and more about sensations, peace, freedom, joy. These are the true signs of overflow. Hold them in your heart like soft candles glowing. Now carry one feeling from that vision into the rest of your day. Maybe it's calm, maybe it's clarity. Let it be a guide. If helpful, write it on a piece of paper and tuck it in your pocket. Let it whisper to you when the world feels loud. You have done beautiful work today. You've cleared old energy. You've planted truth. You've welcomed prosperity with grace. And even if nothing outside has changed yet, you have already shifted your vibration. And that is where true change begins. Let us close with this blessing. May your path be soft and your heart be full. May money flow to you in ways that feel kind and true. May you remember your power gently. May you rise in prosperity with ease. You are worthy, You are ready, you are loved. And now softly say this to yourself: I welcome overflowing good, and I share it freely. Let the body receive those words. Let the mind rest. Let the heart say yes. You are not waiting anymore. You are already becoming. You are the overflow.